What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build a brand for your woodworking business. Let's dive in. All right, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the podcast. As always, I'm your host, Vaught. And if you're new here, just a quick recap on me. I started my woodworking business in my garage, had no idea what I was doing from a business perspective. Was a decent woodworker, not a great business guy. Ran that into the ground in about 90 days, had to go back and get a job and started studying business. From that point on, learned marketing and sales and fulfillment, how to hire, how to fire, how to scale an operation, and eventually scaled that business to $70,000 per month and sold that business for multiple six figures. And I'm here to help you do the same thing. I'm here to give you business principles that are going to equip you to actively scale and grow your woodworking business. So I want to talk today about how to build a brand. How do you build a brand for your woodworking business? And so a brand is one of those things that is very difficult to define. People have a tough time figuring out, what does it mean to build a brand? What does it mean to have a brand? And so your brand is not your logo. It's not your name. It is what people feel when they see you, when they engage with you. It's how people interact with you. It's, do I want to or do I not want to buy from this business, right? So what we want to do is we want to build a brand that is attractive, friendly, that offers great customer support, fun to work with. We want a brand that people like buying from. That's what we ultimately want to do. And so I want to give you really two things. We could dive really deep into this video, but I want to give you two main things that you need to focus on if you want to build a stronger brand. Number one is your imagery, what people see when they see your brand. What does your logo look like? Does your logo and your name appeal to the people you're trying to sell to? This is one of the biggest challenges that I see woodworkers face, is that they're woodworkers, so they build a brand and a name and a logo that's all about woodworking. Well, that's not necessarily what your audience cares about. The people that you're going to be selling products to, they care about the products that are going in their home, right? They don't necessarily care about the saw blades and the hand planes, the cool stuff that we woodworkers care about, right? They care about the finished good, the finished product that's going in their home. So as opposed to building a brand and a logo and a name that's all about me, I want to build a logo and a name and a brand that's all about them, right? We want to be the guide on their journey. We don't want to be the hero of the story. They are the hero of the story. We want to be the guide that helps them get what they want, right? So we want to focus on our image. We want to focus on how do people see us? And then the second part of that, what does our photography and our videography look like? This is one of the biggest improvements that you could probably make in your woodworking business today. It's very straightforward. It's very simple to find how to use an iPhone 14 or 15 or 16 and get really, really good photos, how to throw it into a quick editor and edit it to make it look incredible. There are easy and fast tutorials out there that you could spend 30 minutes on, and your product images could be 5 times better than what they currently are. And I just want to remind you that we are in a vision and image-driven industry, okay? People have to love what they see to buy, okay? If they don't love what they see, even if you have built an incredible product, if they can't visualize it online, because here's the deal, not everyone's going to be able to just show up and put hands on it. A lot of people are going to be wanting to start the conversation with you at the initial phases where they're going to be finding you online somewhere. So they need to love what they see, right? So we need to focus on improving our product photography and our product videography. By the way, video always outperforms photo as well. You want to get multiple angles. You want to have smooth video so that you can show and showcase the entire product that you're trying to sell. So that's number one, is image. How do I improve the image of my company? How do I improve the image of my brand? The second thing that really is so important about brand is customer service. If you have a beautiful product, if you have a beautiful brand, but you treat customers bad, you don't communicate with them, you're constantly fighting with them, you're not setting yourself up for success, and so what the customer expects they're going to get versus the product that you deliver never match up, you're going to have bad reputation. A lot of negative reviews. You're going to have people that are always wanting refunds. Now, let me just say, I don't think it really ever matters how good you get at all this stuff. You're still going to have upset customers at times. If you've never had an upset customer, just keep building and selling furniture. Eventually, you're going to have an upset customer. If you can attest to that, just let me know in the comments below. But one of the main things that you've got to improve is your customer experience. How do we make it enjoyable to order from us? How do we make it enjoyable to communicate with us? How do we fulfill on our promises? If I tell them they're going to get this in 8 weeks, how do I make sure they get it in 8 weeks, right? We want to make sure that we're doing everything within our power to protect our reputation, deliver great products at great prices quickly so that people are excited about doing business with us, because there's nothing worse than bad word of mouth. one bad review studies show can outweigh 20 good reviews, okay? So you can go get 20 great reviews and that one bad review. People are gonna hang on the words of that one bad review way more than they hang on the words of the 20 positive reviews that you got before that. So you gotta protect your reputation, and you do that by making sure that you take care of the customers. And you also make sure that they know exactly what to expect at the time that they place an order with you. So when it comes to building a brand, if you have any other questions, be sure to let me know in the comments below. But a couple quick resources for you. Number one is my free ebook, the Handmade Business Secrets ebook. It's totally free to you. You just got to click on that first link in the description below, and we'll send that to you. Number two is the Handmade Hero Academy program. If you are a newbie, a beginner trying to get some traction, it's a low-cost investment that can give you what you need to start learning more about how to market and sell your products as a woodworking business owner. And then lastly, is if you're really trying to grow this thing, really trying to scale, maybe quit your job, do this full time, I encourage you to check out the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. And we've got a ton of guys all over the world right now inside of that program that we're helping actively scale and increase their revenue inside of their business. We work with you on a one-on-one basis. It is a more expensive program. However, I'm biased, but I think that the level of support that we offer is unmatched anywhere else that you're going to find. So with that being said, as always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.